What's going on, guys? My name is Zach, and today you'll be watching some Black Ops 1 on the map Radiation using the Kiparis, I don't know, whatever that is, but I cut the gameplay halfway because it was like a 12-minute game, and I can't do 12 minutes of commentary, and right when the commentary ends, you guys won't watch the rest of the gameplay, so I ended up dropping like the 45 kills, but this is the main part of the game, the first 6-7 minutes of the game, and I wanted to tell a life story because recently my friend told a life story, and I was like, hey, I got some life stories. Let me tell you one. Let me tell one. So this is the time where I slept on the street, and it wasn't technically the street. It was actually right outside my house. So I was coming home with my friend one night, and at this time, this was, I don't know, this was 4 or 5 months ago, so I'm still 15 years old, alright? And my friend's 16, right? And he just got his restricted permit. So, restricted permit, if you don't know what that is you're able to drive for certain hours, like you can't drive at night or whatever. And so my friend, he got his restricted permit, and we went to the movies when picked up these two chicks, right? And then we came back, and we didn't even do anything with the girls. Like, we got their phone number, and I think I actually still text one to this day. I do, actually. I still text one of the girls to this day. She kind of became a friend. But back to this story. So it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, and my friend wasn't supposed to be driving, and we were staying the night at my house, and we just pulled up, and his truck died. Like, the battery completely dead and everything, and he was like, oh, well, we'll get your dad to, I told him we'll get my dad to jumpstart his truck and look at his battery in the morning, so let's go on inside, right? So we tried to go inside. We knocked on the door, rang the doorbell. My mom was home and everything, but my mom was passed out all the way on the 3rd floor, and she did not hear the doorbell at all because in her room she can't hear the doorbell because there's no little speaker. It's only in the 2nd and 1st floor, and my brother plays Xbox, so he had his headset on, so he couldn't hear anything. So we end up walking around to the back. We're not panicking or anything. We think Josh is just, well, my brother Josh is just messing with us, right? So we knock on the back door, wait a few minutes, no one was there. So now we start to get freaked out. So my mom's friend has a key to our house, so we went up there and asked her, and this was like 1 o'clock in the morning, so it was like really, really awkward just to show up at her house, like, yo, what's up? And so she said that she misplaced the key a few months ago, so that was really unlucky for us. So we were freaking out, and we have a 3rd floor window that I used to climb to when I was younger when the house was locked, and I was like, hey, let's not panic, I'll just climb up to the window on the 3rd floor where the guest room is. And the guest room is really creepy. Like, I don't know, it's a really creepy place. So I climb up there, right? And I climb up onto my porch, and then I climb up onto a railing on my porch, and then I jump on the neighbor's roof, and then I crawl across the bars that are connected to the house with these old wooden bars that shouldn't be there, that are like, looks like they're about to break. And I'm 132 pounds, and I was like 100 pounds when I used to do this, so it was really, really sketchy to do that. So I crawled across it really, really carefully, and the door was locked, and I was like, ah, crap, the door's locked. So my friend started freaking out, and I climbed down, and I thought maybe my mom's office window might be open, which is a window, it's on the 2nd floor. So I was like, alright, but it's in the front of the house and not in the back of the house. So I'm still on the neighbor's roof, so I walk over to the neighbor's porch, and the porch is on a 2nd floor porch. So I stand up on the porch, and I go to grab the window, and the window is unlocked. So I was like, oh, awesome. And then, but the only problem is, it's like a 5 or 6 foot jump to the window, and how I got it unlocked was this big stick that was sitting on the neighbor's porch. So that was a huge problem. So what my friend did was we went up and asked the neighbor if he could drive his Hummer up to the front of my house and put it right in front of the porch, or right in front of the window next to his porch. So he drove it up and he put it right there, and this is still like and now we're on the ground level, right? And I stood on the front of his Hummer, on the hood of it, which he didn't really like that, and I jumped, and I couldn't make the window. I couldn't get up there to the window, and my friend was freaking out, and then the guy told us that he was leaving, so he couldn't sleep in his house. So we were freaking out because that was the only, like, we were living in a huge neighborhood, and it was like 2 o'clock in the morning and no one else was up. So that was our last chance. And what my friend ended up doing was pulling out towels from the back of his truck and putting them in the bed of it, and he slept inside and I slept on the tailgate of his truck. So that's the time that I slept outside. Not really slept on the streets. Not really slept on the streets, but you guys know what I mean. So guys, I wanted to thank you for 5 likes on my World at War commentary. And if you guys are liking these throwback Call of Duties, leave a like, subscribe, and comment and tell me how you think I did. And tell me what Call of Duty you want to see. Alright, later.